standard operating procedure, from those of you who are too terrified to put your hand up. Standard operating procedures is basically boring instructions. Yawn, however, once you write down the instructions for every single thing that you do, you can hand them over. And I always say to people who come to me and go, my team suck, my team aren't doing this, I'm like, then that basically sounds like your instructions suck. Right? As leaders, we need to understand that our team are only as good as the instructions we provide. And if we have got people who are underperforming, who are constantly making mistakes, it means your instructions suck. It's as simple as that. So please make sure that if you do anything today from this moment onwards that would need to be done in your business more than once, you're going to write an instruction. You're going to turn on Loom and record yourself doing it and say, this is what to do, these steps to this standard. You are then going to transcribe that video and get AI to just bullet point it up into procedural dots for you as well. And you're going to stick it in a task board so that your team from that point onwards can follow them. And I always again say, not because people are stupid, this is not why, but if a 10-year-old couldn't follow your instructions, you've not written them well enough. If you couldn't take a 10-year-old from the street and say, hey, follow this and tell me if you could do this, and they couldn't, you need to write better instructions. If you do that and achieve that, you, my friends, have a fantastic, scalable business. There was one point when I started my SaaS when my ops manager of 4 years plus and a very close friend of mine literally copied and pasted our entire system, word for word website, word for word marketing, literally went out up against me in my own small hometown, which isn't here. And I was able to replace her within 3 hours with a virtual assistant that was a quarter of her salary. Wow, see you later. All right, this is because I had a whole entire suite of SOPs that could literally have someone sit on the chair and go, here's your login details, off you go. That, my dear friends, is a low-risk business that puts you in a position of power instead of panic over what if that person's sick, what if they quit, what if they steal all my stuff and run, right? If you've got this business, they are going to keep you nice and secure. In terms of your systems and your automation as well, what is your customer journey? And I like to do this with Post-it notes. So when I sit down with my coaching clients, we literally sit on the floor in my house and we get out every single Post-it note, right? Anyone else got a bit of a stationery obsession? Yes, I see you over there. We sit on the floor and I go, imagine I'm your customer. I want to get your thing. I want your service, I want your product, I want whatever it is that you're selling. And we sit on the floor and we go, what's my first experience? Is it a button on a website? What website page is it? Is it the home page? Is it /demo? What's the page? What's the next step? Okay, so I click the button and where does it take me to? Does it take me to a sales page with a video? Or does it take me straight to a calendar? Then what? What happens next? Does someone get on a call? What happens if I miss the call? Do I get reminded about the call? What happens after the call? Right? These are all things that you need to walk through in explicit detail, because then again you go back to, can I eliminate this? Am I overcomplicating my whole customer journey? Can I automate this? Can I delegate this? Or do I have to keep doing some of these parts myself? When you get this as automated as possible, you have unlimited scale.